Hello everyone and welcome to Stitching Ain't Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank y'all so very much for joining me today. Today is December 31st, 2021. In just a few hours it'll be January. I'm telling you, I don't understand it, but anyway, that's a whole other can of worms that I don't even, it's crazy. This year has flown. So in January, I believe it was, I did my goals for 2021, like my crochet goals for 2021, so I just kind of wanted to do a recap of those. And then I may do my 2022 goals, and this one, I don't know, I may make a different video over that. I'm not sure. We will see how it goes. Sorry, my throat's still scratchy. Like I said, I'm still fighting the funk. So yeah, grab your hot beverage because it'll feel really good on your throat. Let's all just have a chat for a minute, what do you say? Alright. So, I will link the video from last year down below, the one that I did. I had big goals for myself. I was like, watch out y'all, I'm gonna do so many things. And I did do so many things. Don't get me wrong, I got a lot accomplished in 2021, but very few of those things are from my goal list. You make a New Year's resolution and then 15 days later it's out the window, you know, kind of a thing, I guess. I don't know. So, okay, here's my recap of things that had happened, I guess. So, or probably not had happened, more than likely. So the very first thing on my list was no yarn ban. I didn't want to be in a yarn ban. I didn't want to at all. Through myself, my wonderful mama, my aunt, and my beautiful friends. Success, y'all. I did not go into a yarn ban, so yay. Am I right? Did that? Thank you. I know. Okay, so my goodness gracious. I'll take you all on a ride if you want to, very slowly. Once again, I hope everyone took their Dramamine before they pushed play, because I feel like y'all need to do that usually. Okay, so there's yarn there and down there below me. Oh, hold on. Up there. And then I have this super hip shelf. Oh my gosh, over here. That has those on it. The ones all behind me are all like my acrylics. You know, solid colors. Obviously, I feel like you can probably kind of see that. You know what I mean? Okay, everybody cool. You can undo your safety belts. Sorry, I didn't warn you to buckle yourself first. But yeah, so like, okay, pretty much solids. My like cakes and Chanel's, and then there are 3 shelves. Like half of 2 of those shelves are just my makes, just so they're all in there, like pretty, just colors and pretty things that I've made, I guess. All right, you know what? Buckle yourselves back in. Sorry, I think we all should have known better. I'll try to hold you better this time. All right. Whoop. So yeah, so up there are just some of my makes and things. Trying to point on the TV or on the screen. This up here, I have a few more things that I want to add. So, and these are all gnome home accessories and things. But anyway, was not on a yarn ban this year, so I did good. But it is insane how much yarn I go through. I get the bingo cards. Donna from Gab and Grammy and Miss Neva from Manic Mama Musings both send me the bingo cards from Facebook, because I don't have the Facebook, and so I kind of go off of that. I haven't really done those videos lately. I usually kind of do crochet ramblings and use that. I haven't really been doing that, but I still have been saving the bands from the yarn, and it makes me feel so much better about the yarn that comes into this house, because it is crazy the amount of yarn that I go through. I mean, just like a stack of, you know, what are they called? Wrappers this tall. I mean, just it's bananas the amount of yarn that I go through, especially, you know, November, December for Christmas and things, but just for donations, just because, I mean, I go through so much yarn, so it kind of all works out, I guess. So once again, same for 2022, I guess. No yarn ban will probably be the thing. I don't know. Okay, the next, number 2 on the list was donations. I was going to donate, which I did donate, to the children's like cancer center, and I did do that. I have a video about that. I made some hats and some little amigurumis and things for them. I was making things for them, and I wanted to make some blankets for Project Linus. That was my plan. All of those were before I found the shelter. Like I said, the 1 in 3 shelter, it's bananas. But yeah, before I did that, before I did, you know, found the shelter, that was my plan, was to donate to, like I said, the cancer center, because it's very near and dear to my heart. I have a whole kind of ish little thing about that. Like I said, and then Project Linus, because they take blankets, but I don't have anywhere around me. The closest person, I don't know them, but the closest person that I've found that takes the Project Linus blankets is like 2 hours away, and with COVID and all of those things, the shelter just made so much more sense, and it was definitely a God thing. Like, it all just worked out that day. Because I called them, they needed stuff. Y'all have been so graciously sending things. Like, that's, I feel like, where it was all supposed to go, you know what I mean? I still really want, because I wanted to make hats for Hat Not Hate, all of those things. I still really would like to do that, but I still really would like to make hats and amigurumis for the kids at the cancer place as well. Just because, like I said, it's just a special, heartbreaking thing. And they're all, those little kids are so resilient. Like, they don't even, it doesn't faze them. It's, oof, okay, that's some next level stuff right there. So, okay, but yeah, I still would really like to do that, but also, like I said, I'm still donating to the shelter. So, okay, number 3 was that I wanted to make a chunky shawl out of the yarn, the We Dream in Color. Check, I did that. That was one of my Crochet-tober projects. I made it in like June or July or something when it was really hot, and it made no sense to be using bulky weight, you know, jumbo number 7 yarn, but I did. And I made a shawl that weighs probably 10 pounds, and it's amazing. It's so good. So yeah, did that. Number 4 was my temperature blanket. Yeah, I wrote temp blanket granny squares, ha, exclamation point is what I wrote on here. Very fitting. I made a January and a February, and I think I started on the March one, but I don't think that I ever finished it because they were humongous. I wanted to do like a square a month. That was my plan. Just do a granny square, and I mean, it was a blanket in itself. I really do want to do the temperature blanket. Like, I know that's a heck of an undertaking, like devoting a whole year to a blanket, but I've at one point thought corner to corner, and then I've heard that's not such a great idea. So, and then I also thought about making kind of like you do when you sew and you make yo-yos, you know, just like the little round pieces, kind of doing that, making little squares and then sewing them into one another. Maybe making just, I don't know, you know, maybe I could do like a whole month in one, and then have, I don't know, like a temperature blanket's gonna be ginormous no matter how you do it, unless you break it up into pieces. Or do a scarf, which would be a really long scarf. So we'll see how that one goes. Okay. But no, I didn't get my one from last year finished. Not even to April. Okay, and number 5 is I wanted to start Christmas gifts early so that I wouldn't be stressed. Whenever I wrote this, I wrote it's December 11th, and I'm stressed. So I had several things made before Christmas, but then it catches up with you, and then we didn't see anybody because we've all been sick. I still have all of everybody's gifts, so I've had a whole 6 extra days to work on things at this point, so why stress, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's fun. I mean, obviously I gave, the kids have their things. I still had one thing of theirs that I didn't even get finished. I was making Squirrely Dan a hoodie, a Deadpool hoodie. It's pretty darn cool. I will share it with y'all. Crochet Ramblings coming to you soon. But yeah, maybe I should start the day after Christmas. See how that goes. I don't know. So I'm already too late now. I didn't start a dang thing for Christmas or for next year, so I'm already behind. Oh well. Alright, so number 6 were some whips that I had that I wanted to finish. One was my grandma's blanket. My grandma passed away. It was a year in November. And for whatever reason, 2 months in, I thought that would be a good time to start a blanket. No girl, no, don't do it. It's not a good idea. She crocheted, because I remember sitting and hanging out with her crocheting. Beautiful work. Mercy. And I bought yarn in 3 of her very favorite colors. It's this really deep teal, red, and purple. Purple was her favorite. And I started it and it made me sad and I ripped it out. And I started it again. I had like a whole other plan. I was like, I'm going to do a chevron because I've seen her do those. And I think I got like the starting chain and maybe like an 1/8 of the way down it, and I couldn't do it. And here we are a year later, and I know which bag it's in, and it makes me sad to look at that bag. So I haven't done that. One of these days, Alice, I suppose, I hope to finish it. I hope to make something, in memory of her. It was too soon to think that I could do that right after. And it still doesn't seem real, and so it's still just, yeah, I haven't done that. So anyway, okay, my hubby, same deal. I was making him a temperature blanket. I was really excited about this one. It's a really fun idea and stuff, and so I was going to make him a temperature blanket from the town he was born in, from the year he was born. And I thought that was such a great idea, like he'll have something from whatever, and it's memorable. It's not just some random year. It's the year he was born, town he was born, and all of those things. I got to like April and or no, it may have been a bit past April. I think I got further in that one. Maybe to June. And then it was just like, oh, okay, same thing. It's just this, it's humongous. And he wasn't even born until September. And so I thought about just going until September and like stopping just because it's like, okay, now you're here. I don't know. Ugh, those things are ginormous, honestly. Like, it's such a cool idea, but like, there's no way to make, I don't know how you'd make it small unless you just did like maybe 2 stitches per day or something. And then I feel like it's not even that big. I don't, mercy. Okay, so anyway, nope, didn't finish it. It's also just still in a whip bag. It's packed up actually at this point, so yeah, same thing. Bucket list item. One of these days I shall finish that because I just think that's a fun idea, and it would be a king size comforter. It would, or not like comforter, but a blanket. It would fit over our bed. It's huge. already. So yeah. Okay, so those were kind of my deals. Another one, this one's bananas. Oh my gosh, this one's so crazy. You guys are awesome. This one has to do with all of you. The other ones were just things that I wanted to accomplish. This one's all because of y'all. So I wanted to grow this here YouTube channel. AKA find friends through the YouTube channel and just, you know, have someone to yarny chat and things with. Whenever I made that video last year, the same kind of thing last year, my goals, I had 64 subscribers. Now I have 1,750-ish subscribers. So thank you guys, because y'all made that one happen. I don't think I made a shawl and some donations, no yarn band. Other than that, I didn't do anything on the list. So thank you guys for making that one happen, because wow, yeah, I had 64 subscribers whenever I made this last year. So thank you. I'm telling you, I don't know. I mentioned this a bunch. I had the homeschool channel for a really long time. I've heard that a lot, like, your channel grew like crazy, and I know that it did, like, as far as crochet, but I had the homeschool channel for like a while, which I didn't really post on it. It's completely different. This is kind of a much, and it's more regular, you know, the crochet postings by far. But I had 51 subscribers whenever I switched over to crochet. And yeah, I'd had, like I said, then got to 64 by the time I made that. Just thought that was so cool, which it was. Now it's insane. So yeah, thank you. Okay, so speaking of growing the YouTube channel, I have kind of a smidge of a surprise for y'all. I know you guys saw, maybe you didn't, saw my shirt that my son and my hubby made for me. I love it. This is a gnome, obviously, you know what I mean? So I kind of got inspired through this because why not, you know? You know, like some bands like rock their own t-shirts, you know, kind of be like that. So I wanted to be able to get a couple of shirts and just some things that had the Stitching Ain't Easy name on them. My husband has like one of those stainless steel tumbler cups that he drinks out of, and I thought it'd be fun if he had one of those with like Stitching Ain't Easy on it, you know, just little things like that. A mug, a shirt with mine, you know, stuff like that. So officially, as of this video, I have a Teespring shop, which is crazy. Never in a million years did I think, but once again, no pressure channel. Y'all do not have to do a dadgum thing. It's not even really that exciting. I have one shirt that has a little mushroom and it says "Welcome to Normville." I'm pretty stoked about ordering one of those just to wear it whenever we talk about gnome homes. So yeah, that's really the only reason I did it, was so that I could have some things for myself and for my family. So anyway, it's there if y'all want to check it out. If not, that's totally fine, because geesh, you know what I mean? But I just thought it would be cool to like have some Stitching Ain't Easy things in a cup and a Normville shirt mostly. That's fun. Alright, so anyway, yeah, so I would say that I definitely can check that one off the list. I've definitely grown this channel in the last year, because wow. So thank you guys for that. Time out. Linda Richmond moment. I suppose I should have told you all to talk amongst yourselves. Sorry. Right, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna make this one and then do one for 2022. Maybe post this one today, post the other one tomorrow. I don't know. So yeah, it's already at 20 minutes. So let's see. Out of 8 things. Four. So I mean, that's pretty alright, I guess. So I didn't get temperature blankets, my grandma's blanket, Christmas gifts. I'm not really counting that one because I mean I started them first, I guess, but I didn't finish them all, but whatever. But anyway, alright, so yeah, so that's my goals for 2021 recap. How I did. So it kind of went off the rails a little bit, and a bunch of cows happened, and a bunch of other fun things happened instead, which I'm so very thankful and grateful for. So it all worked out. So yeah, I'm gonna make one for 2022 goals. It's crazy, 2022. Anyway, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderfully blessed day. Please stay safe, and I will talk to you guys very soon, if you watch, I guess.